All right, take it away, Stagecoach Smitty.
All right, thank you guys. All right, so folks, our intent here is to give you a little history, get a little knowledge about actually what's taking place here in Tombstone and the towns around. So we're going to start the year's 1877, and we're in Fort Grant, Arizona. Now there's a young man by the name of Henry Antrim, and Henry's roughly 16, maybe 17 years of age. So generally folks just consider or call him the kid. Well, Henry loved to frequent the George Atkins Saloon, but he had a bit of a problem there. You see, the local ironman, I apologize, the local blacksmith, please forgive me, local blacksmith, Mr. Wendy Cahill, well, for whatever reason, this man takes it upon himself to consistently bully the kid. So we're going to show you folks what it's like to handle those types of grievances back in the Old West.
All right.
Thank you.
Good morning, Patty.
Well, good morning, kid. What brings you in today?
Just thought I'd come into town, play some cards, maybe even win me some money.
Money, is it? What will you be drinking?
How about a bottle of that tequila?
The whole bottle? You're not going to be causing me any grief today, are you?
No grief today, Patty. In fact, I'll be out of town any day now.
You know, I heard about that. You're one heck of a kid, and we're going to hate to see you go.
I'd hate to leave.
Well, what time's that stagecoach coming out?
About 3 o'clock tomorrow.
Oh, 3 o'clock. Well, you've got plenty of time. How about you grab yourself a seat, and someone will be along shortly.
Didn't I see a winter poster the other day?
This might happen, kid. Why, Mr. Cahill, as I live and breathe. And what brings you on this fine day?
What's so fine about it? They just started. Pour me a whiskey.
Whiskey it is. Say, got any plans for the day?
Now, why are my plans any of your concern?
Well, it just so happens the kid's over there waiting on a game.
Ah, the hell you say.
Can't you fight in your heart to leave him be?
You know, I'll think about it.
We'll try hard.
Look and sit over here like some sort of country jig.
You're just gonna start right in on him, huh?
Shut up, pour me another whiskey.
Wendy, I don't want to fight you today.
Boy, how many times I tell you not to be sitting at my table?
Can't you just leave me be?
And I tell you there ain't no country jig sitting at my table.
Now, kid, I think it's time for you to go. As for you, Mr. Cahill.
I said shut up, pour me that whiskey. Boy, where do you think you're going?
I told you I don't want to fight you today.
You know, I'm gonna knock that smirk off your face.
Say when.
Now! Cahill!
I told you I didn't want to fight you today.
Go on, kid, get out of here, go! Cahill, you alright? Cahill! Someone, go fetch the doc! No one? Well, folks, in fact, nobody did fetch the doc. And Cahill, he would lay there for over 24 hours as he slowly died in agony. Now, Mr. Antrim, he fled to New Mexico where he had changed his name to William H. Bonney. But you good folk might know him a little better as Billy the Kid. And you just witnessed his first killing. So let's have a hand for the actors, folks. Ned Poison. You alright?
No, getting up's the hard part.
Now, folks, the year's still 1877. And our little town here, well, it doesn't even exist yet. In fact, this is nothing more than a little patch of desert known as Goose Flats. And the only folks living around these parts are renegade Apache Indians. Now, there is a prospector by the name of Ed Scheffler. Ed, he travels with the cavalry and lives over in Camp Huachuca. Today we now know that is Fort Huachuca. Well, he's prospecting these parts for any gold or silver he could possibly find. All the while, well, cavalry keeps telling him that, Ed, you're not going to find anything up there but maybe a tombstone. So, Ed didn't listen. In fact, luckily enough for us, he did find a strike of silver. That strike was roughly 1 foot by 50 feet long. So, of course, like any sane person, Ed staked his claim. And when you stake your claim, folks, you gotta name it. So of course, with a little humor in mind, Mr. Shefflin decided to call it. So much, thank you. So let's jump ahead 4 years. The year is now 1881. By this time, Tombstone's become one of the biggest boom towns in the Southwest. I mean, folks are coming from far and wide in search of their own personal fortunes. So of course, with this brought along the building of permanent housing, hotels, supply stores, and luckily enough for us adults, saloons. Now, quick show of hands, how many of you folks had an opportunity to walk up Allen Street? Okay, you may have noticed it's only 4 blocks. Well, back in its heyday, folks, it was 9 blocks. And I'm gonna tell you folks, in those 9 blocks, Tombstone had 60 liquor licenses and over 16 different gambling establishments. So, needless to say, there was absolutely no problems with finding trouble over on Allen Street. In fact, it was the mayor at the time that was quoted as saying, "Tombstone has a man for breakfast each and every day." However, luckily enough for you good folks, you just take a gander at that clock over there and it says we're well past lunchtime. So we're all good to go. Now, of course, with all the troubles and such, there had to be some sort of trade-off, and that was the silver. So that, of course, brought us our hard-working, honest types, like the folks working in the mines and shops and such. You also had your unscrupulous bunches like your Cowboys gangs. Tombstone as well had its heroic figures like the Wyatt Earps and Doc Hollidays. But there is a man that we believe you may not have heard of. That man's name is Luke Short. You see, Luke, he was a fine dresser, a hell of a gunman, and a great gambler. In fact, it's recorded that he could count cards. However, back in the 1800s, that was something that was rarely heard of, if even understood. So we're left to understand and just believe that he was a good gambler. But again, being such a good gambler back in those days, people just often call you a cheat. Now there is one man that accused Luke of cheating, and that man's name is Charlie Storms. Now Charlie, he himself was a pretty good gunman. But Charlie was often drunk, and unfortunately for him, that made Charlie one pitiful, terrible gambler. In fact, one night over at the Oriental Saloon, he's gambling and he loses a lot of money to Luke, only to get up the next day to go back to the Oriental Saloon, determined to win his money back. Now that day, working the saloon was a bartender by the name of Bat Masterson. Now Bat somehow gets himself tangled up into this whole entire mess. So folks, we're gonna take you back to this particular day in history and show you how that played itself out.
Hello, top of the morning to you, Bat.
Well, good morning, Luke. How are you, buddy?
Well, any day above ground is a great day.
I hear you. Breakfast.
Well, absolutely.
Coming right up.
Say, you don't appear to be too occupied. How about yourself to a hand or two?
Nope, I don't mind if I do.
Well, that's just capital.
Say, you know what? I heard a little bit about your game last night.
Trust me, that was no game.
Really? Did you blow them out?
Absolutely.
In under 5 minutes?
In one hand.
No, I swear, that man keep playing like that, they're gonna end up calling him One Hand Charlie.
Keep playing like that, they're gonna call him No Hand Charlie. Oh, speak of the devil.
Well, good morning, Charlie.
Matt?
What brings you in?
Not much.
Shot for shot.
Might as well.
Come in up. Say, and what brings you in on this good day, bud?
Well, I plan to get my money back.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Now, after yesterday, you gonna come in here and gamble that man again?
Well, I got no choice. Besides that, nobody can be that lucky.
All right, well, good luck with that. You know what? You gentlemen mind if I join you for a hand or two?
Have a seat.
Go ahead.
I wouldn't miss this hit for the world.
Yeah, I wish I could. Say, Charlie. What? Why don't you save yourself all that heartache and anxiety and just give me the 300 now?
How about you shut up and deal the cards, Luke?
Well, are you gonna ante up there, Charlie?
Yeah, just sat down. I know what I'm doing.
That's highly debatable.
Could you deal any slower?
Why, sure, Charlie. You want me to prolong your misery?
You know, Charlie, the longer this man dealing those cars, the longer you get to hold on to a few of those chips there.
That's a fact. All right, Charlie. So how many cards would you like? 5?
One from off the top.
Best watch your mouth there, Storms. All right, Pat, how about you?
Oh, that's the one.
After one card draw in the face like that, I'm out.
Yeah, I figured as much. All right, Charlie. What's it gonna be?
Okay, Luke, let's play. I'm all in. Now, what's so funny?
What the hell is that, Charlie?
Now you know, the longer you spread out those stakes, you may get to play maybe a hand, maybe 2.
Now that is a novel idea.
I know what I'm doing.
Right.
Well, you know, curiosity is gonna get the better of me. All right, Charlie. I call.
Ha! Full house! Yeah, looks like I get my money back. Ah, thank you, Luke.
Hold it.
What do you mean, hold it?
Well, normally that'd be a good hand.
Well, that's a great hand, actually.
No, that's a hell of a hand.
No, I don't disagree. But somehow, I just don't think it's gonna beat my straight flush.
Why, you son of a...
Get me out there, boys!
You didn't pull from the deck.
I didn't need to.
Nobody's that lucky.
Well, apparently I am.
I told you, Charlie, it had nothing to do with luck. The man's just good.
No, he's a cheat.
Now, Bat, I suggest you escort your esteemed guest out that door. Now.
Now, Luke, that gun's cocked.
And it doesn't work unless it's cocked and loaded.
I'm asking you, please. Just go and put the gun down, would you?
It's your lucky day, Charlie.
And you, Charlie, you know you can't come in calling that man a cheat.
Bat, you're my friend.
I'm everybody's friend.
But he is
But you make the bet. The man called you. Now get out of here. You're drunk, Charlie. Go home. Go.
Have a nice day, Charlie.
Why, you son
Get out of here, Charlie. Go. Now, why you gotta go and prod that man like that?
Oh, you know that man's no more than an annoyance.
Well, that very well may be. But you gonna get somebody killed around here.
Well, it ain't gonna be me.
I definitely don't want it to be me. Besides, you're not making friends like this.
Why, sure I am. Have a look at them all. They're right there on the table.
Now, you know that ain't what I was talking about.
You know, let's forget about that man. We'll have ourselves another drink.
Now you got ideas.
Besides, I think it would greatly behoove that young man to find themselves another means of entertainment. Because obviously, that is not his forte.
So what you reckon? Maybe the boy takes up knitting or something?
Might be a nice safe hobby for that man. Luke!
What?
Boy, you sure picked the damnedest friends.
I reckon I do.
Now, folks, I got 4 shots off that day. But 2 of those shots, well, they went in the same hole in Charlie's heart. That poor fellow was dead before he hit the floor. If you'd like to visit Charlie, you can do so, because he's still with us, located right up here at our Boot Hill Cemetery. As far as myself, well, I went on to lead a long and profitable gambling career. So let's have a hand for the actors, folks. Go on, Charlie. You're like this one.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, Charlie.
Bye, Matt. Boy, nine sure does take a lot out of you. I'm thirsty. Now, I can safely assume that all you good folk here have heard of that gunfight at the OK Corral, yes?
Uh-huh.
Wonderful. Now, what would you do next if I told you that that gunfight actually didn't happen there? In fact, it happened in an empty lot across Fremont, kind of where the park is today. However, Hollywood believed you good folks wouldn't go see a film called The Gunfight at the Empty Lot. So, we decided to change the name, and they changed history. Now, that gunfight, it was between the Cowboys gang, Doc Holliday, and the Earps. However, 2 of those men in the Cowboys gang, it's actually the rarest photo of them right above the ATM hanging on the wall. Now, in that same frame where the photos are, there's an index telling you how, where, and when each one of these men had died in that cowboy gang. Now, 2 of the men I'd mentioned prior, Ike Clanton and Billy Claiborne, well, they actually ran away from that gunfight. They were branded as cowards, and in fact, Ike would meet his maker in 1887. Now, he was wrestling some cattle, but Claiborne, well, he met his a little bit sooner. See, Claiborne had actually left here in Tombstone just to return 2 years later, insisting people call him Billy the Kid Claiborne. Now, that was only after his supposed friend and real idol, the real Billy the Kid. Now, another question. Have you good folks heard of Johnny Ringo? Yes. Wonderful. Now, in Hollywood, it's depicted that Doc Holliday is the killer of Johnny Ringo. We here in Tombstone, we actually believe another man is responsible. He's possibly one of the most dangerous men to ever walk these streets. His name is Buckskin Frank Leslie. Yeah, he's behind me, isn't he?
Yeah.
Hey, Frank, I wasn't talking bad about you. I was just telling good folk. How's your day?
Well, any day's a good day for a kill.
Sounds about right. Now, folks, it was recorded that Frank there, he had actually killed 11 men in 11 months. He once even shot and killed his wife. Oops. Now, before all that, he was tending bar at the Oriental for the owner, Milt Joyce. Now, Milt's got a nasty habit of letting people down. Today was really no different. See, Frank was up all night, tending bar, washing filthy glasses, and dealing with the likes of Billy the Kid Claiborne, who at 22 and drunk, just wouldn't take no for an answer. Patrons of the bar had actually said Frank was unusually patient with Claiborne, considering old Buckskin was notorious for hating cowards. And I tell you, nobody, and I mean nobody, that means you, darling, better ever call old Frank a coward. Never mind.
Boy, it sure has been a long, hot night. You know, I had this ratty fella in here last night. He was all sauced up. I'd throw him out that door so many dang times. You know what he'd do? He'd go around the building, come right back in. I mean, every time I threw that fella out there, I look up and... Now, wait a minute there, fella. Did I kick you out of here last night? Wait. Let me guess. You don't remember, do you? Nah, you were all sauced up. Did you even know there was a last night? Nah, I figure you did, yeah. It's all right. Oh, look at that clock on the wall. Oh, hell, Milt, he's late again.
Hold on. I'm coming.
What's wrong? Did your dog die again?
You know, Mac had himself a little horse trouble.
Horse trouble?
Yeah, threw the same shoe I threw the day before.
Oh, can't you come up with something better than that?
Oh, just leave it alone. Besides, we put a spur up your saddle.
Why, you did.
And how so?
Well, I've been up all night watching these filthy glasses. You know I had to keep that boy out of here at every corner.
Now you know I couldn't be here.
I did not.
I got things to tend to keep this here place running.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah, it ain't gonna run itself.
Oh, I know, because I do it for you.
Just leave it alone. You're starting to sound like a Washington or something.
Well, that was uncalled for.
Just leave it alone, would you?
Well, I'm tired.
We're all tired, Frank.
What are you tired from, huh? Your last nap?
You know what? Read your paper. Leave it alone.
You know what? I intend to.
Find us some peace and quiet around here.
Well, that's what I was trying to tell you with all the doggone trouble.
Frank, the trouble follows you.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, great, he's back.
Claiborne, you idiot kid.
Pour me another.
You know you're lucky you just stole that.
I said pour me a drink.
I'm not pouring you so much as a drop of water.
How about you pour me that drink, or I'll pull you over that bar.
Whoa.
Okay.
You ain't pulling nobody nowhere, boy. I'll cut you down where you're standing.
I ain't afraid of you.
Now, Frank,
What?
get him out of here.
Well, I can't right now.
And why not?
Seem to be having myself a little bit of their horse trouble.
Oh, Frank.
Boy, you ever put your hands on me again, you're gonna be sorry.
Come on, Frank, buy me a drink.
You heard the man, we don't serve your kind in here.
That's unnecessary.
Nah, what's unnecessary is you running away and leaving your friends to die in the street like the cowards you are.
You know, my friend William H. Bonnie were here right now, he'd take you out in that street, shoot you down like the dog you are.
William Bonnie.
Mm-hmm.
The William Bonnie?
There's only one.
What? Get out of here. What the heck is that?
Boy, you seem to fancy yourself some William Bonnie, I see.
Why, yes I do.
However, the way I see it, you ain't fit enough to hold that man's corn cob.
Now that's a fact.
Billy's my friend.
Billy. I don't reckon you heard, huh?
Heard what?
Frank, I think you better tell him.
You ain't hurt because you can't read a stitch. You could. You read right here. Your friend William Bonnie, Well, shucks, he's been dead for over 3 months.
So much for your hero, huh?
Well, I don't believe it.
Yeah? How about I make a believer out of you now?
And I hear that he's itching for some company.
Yeah, the only problem with a coward like this, he ain't worth the lead.
You know, Frank, if you buy me that drink, I'll leave right now.
Oh, right now.
Right now.
No point, get the hell out from here.
Boy, you got yourself some grit there, boy.
Hey, I don't take no lip for no bartender.
Wait, now where was that grit though when your
Hey,
boy
where's my
shot you
drink?
in
I
the
walked
shot?
in as a
Hey,
customer.
shut up, shut up. Forget about that man. Come over here and give me a drink. Is that new private stock right there?
Sure it is.
Pour me one of those. Look at this, fella. You know, I'm guessing he ain't got enough time to walk around the corner.
Oh, hey, Frank.
Not you, Claiborne. Ugh, you stink. And I don't know what smells worse, you or that pile of horse manure out there.
That'd be him.
That's a fact. You know what? Go take a bath.
Why don't you just put that kid out of here?
Why don't you just let me finish my drink?
You owe me a drink, Frank. Why can't I have that one there?
Boy, I don't owe you anything. Matter of fact, your next drink is down the saloon, the thoroughfare down yonder. Now get out! Oh.
Frank, I know you killed my friend Johnny Ringo. So how about you give me that drink right there?
Boy, did I tell you if you ever put your hands on me again, you're gonna be sorry?
Yeah?
What are you hard of hearing?
Now Frank don't go making no mess in my saloon.
No, there ain't gonna be no mess in here, Milt, because our friend Billy the Kid Claiborne was just leaving. Weren't you, Billy?
Yep, I don't want that drink, Frank.
Good, because the next time I see you, I'm gonna turn that head into a canoe. Now get on!
You know you're messing with a cowboy.
I don't care who you are. I said get!
You're gonna see me real soon.
Yeah, and you're gonna see me one too many times. Now get on! Oh, fella, look at this mess. Pour me another drink.
You know what? I'm gonna join you on this one here. Between that kid and all the horse troubles and stuff,
You want all that horse crap?
just leave it alone. But you know, that kid is just like his daddy.
Yeah, just like him.
Apple didn't fall too far from that tree.
Nope, straight to the ground and right to the core.
That's it.
Frank, you murderer!
Oh, he don't quit.
I got me a gun!
You know what? Maybe he'll kill himself with that.
Well, hell, I'll drink to that.
Frank, I knew you were a murderer! I didn't know you was a coward!
Frank, he didn't call you a coward.
Yes, he did.
No,
You know what?
he
I am
didn't.
sick and tired of that man. I am sick and tired of that man. I've been dealing with him all night, and I'm gonna handle this once and for all.
Frank, have yourself a seat. Just
No,
leave
I'm
it
sick and
alone.
tired of that boy.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta come over here and take a gander at this. He's hiding across the street behind that damn fruit cart.
Won't you leave this kid alone?
No, Claiborne, I see you.
What you doing over
Don't
there?
you raise that rifle.
Leave that man alone.
What?
Ah! Go, what you done over here?
I'm
man?
gonna go fetch some marshal.
So folks, first off, yes, that was an equipment thing. So that was depicted outside, offset. And the reason being is because that's how it took place. You see, after Claiborne would get kicked out of the saloon for the very last time, he would run across the street, get his hands on a Winchester rifle somehow. Hides behind a fruit cart, intending to ambush old Frank as he comes out the front. However, Frank was a lot smarter than that. He would exit out of a side door, totally catching Claiborne off guard. 2 shots go out. Claiborne misses. Frank doesn't. In fact, Frank shoots Claiborne from over 60 feet away with a handgun. When the marshals show up to take account of what had happened, well, Frank was still smoking the same cigarette he'd lit in the saloon, and was quoted as saying, "Yeah, I could have done more, but I couldn't have done no less." Now, folks, the reason we here in Tombstone believe that it was Frank that was responsible for Johnny Ringo's death, well, that came from one source and one source only, and that was Claiborne himself. You see, it would take Claiborne over an hour to die, and in that time, he refused any and all medical attention. Also, that he can tell folks that he saw Frank kill his buddy, Johnny Ringo. Now, folks, again, round of applause for those actors there. Please.
folks, we're going to fast forward to the year 1900, and our focus is on Warren Earp, one of the most youngest and arrogant of the Earp brothers. Now Warren, he leaves Arizona, goes to California, comes back 2 years later to one of our neighboring towns, Wilcox. Now there he finds a job as a range detective on Henry Hooker's ranch. And he works above a man named Johnny Boyette, who Warren torments relentlessly. It all comes down to a boil on the 4th of July. When Warren picks up Johnny, spins him around, and throws him into a tree, utterly humiliating him. Now, of course, this starts a fight, but they're quickly broken up. They meet 2 nights later, at 1 a.m., at the Brown Hotel. So, folks, this is probably one of the best examples why you never, ever bring a knife
to a gunfight.
Good job.
Boy, it's hot out there today.
Now watch it, Johnny.
What the heck is that thing?
Oh my God. Yeah, I just got it. I hear he bites too.
Well, he's new. Pour me a drink if you got time.
Sure thing. So, what brings you in today?
Just won't cool off out there.
Yeah, I hear you. You know, I can deal with the days. It's just the nights where I can't seem to get sleep.
I hear you. That's why I was hoping a few of these just might help. It's just too hot out there.
Yeah, it's gonna get a little hotter.
What do you mean?
Just gonna turn around.
Oh, good God, of all the people.
So when'd you start serving cowards in here?
Don't start in on me.
How you doing, Johnny?
Can't you just stay over there and mind your business, Warren?
Boy, today you warm up business.
Well, every day you seem to make it that way.
Yeah, I heard about that rumor.
And what rumor's that?
$150 to gun me down?
Is that a fact?
That's a fact.
Well, hell, I would have done it off the cuff. Half this town wants to see you dead anyway, so just leave me be.
Look at him walking away like a coward.
Just stay over there.
I'll stand your ground.
That's enough! Stop it. Johnny, don't have your drink, would you? Warren, what are you having?
My drink should already be here.
Oh, well, there he is, Mr. Manners and all.
Yeah, what's that supposed to mean?
Now, let me ask you something. What kind of man picks up another man and throws him up against a tree?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Well, the whole town has.
I did that.
I guess that makes you some sort of big man, right?
Yeah, big man Earp.
Nah, it makes me a funny man.
Funny.
Yeah, so does it. Does it burn off?
Don't do that!
Oh, God. Oh, I'll give you a burn, Warren.
Go away, I'm done with you.
I know I speak for the whole town when I tell you, we're tired of your bullying and your bragging. So why don't you get with your clan and get out of here?
Yeah, why don't you say that again in my face?
You're just a big old bag away living on your brother's reputation.
Come on, get out of here, get yourself a gun.
Oh, I'm gonna get my gun.
And why can't you just leave him alone?
I was into your business.
This is my saloon. You gonna pay for the drink you just poured in his face.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Why don't you clean that up? That's all you're good for anyway.
You know, I wouldn't expect nothing less from scum like you.
You know, when my brother Wyatt gets
Yeah,
back,
your brother Wyatt. If it wasn't for your brother Wyatt, you wouldn't have no respect around here.
I get all the respect I deserve.
Blow it off.
I'll piss up a rope.
Warren! You've been begging for the ball to drop. Well, here it is.
The coward returns.
Turn around.
No.
I said turn around.
Whoa. You gonna shoot me in the back like the coward you are?
I told you to turn around more than what you would have done.
Hang on, Johnny. Johnny, let's talk about this.
Now, there ain't nothing to talk about.
Come on, Johnny, I'm on heel.
I don't believe
You better put that gun down. You better put that gun down. Shut up!
Leave it alone.
Shut up!
Not in no respect.
Get out of here, Johnny. Go! Well, how's that respect working out, Warren? And a knife? Are you kidding me? It's crazy.
Now, folks, Warren would lay there for over 6 hours before anybody bothered to roll him over. People would actually have to step over him to get a drink at the bar.
Hope you burn in hell, Warren.
Cheers to you. When they did finally roll him over, they found a half-open pocket knife in his hands. Well, that's what he'd been digging for. Now, Johnny, that was accused of murder, had been exonerated on account of self-defense. And the Earps, they never sought revenge against him. If you guys would like to visit Warren, you can do so, because he's one of the only Earps buried here in Arizona. He's located at the Pioneer Cemetery in our neighboring town, Wilcox. So let's give a final hand for actors, shall we?
Don't give him that, he's gonna get shot again.
Did everybody enjoy the show? Yeah. Oh, gotta love live theater, folks. Gotta love it. Folks, if you give me a moment, I'd like to introduce our actors. Right here, we got the Dynamite Kid. Folks, I'd also like to introduce you to Doc Smolliday. This gentleman right here is Stagecoach Smitty. And folks, I'm the Yukon Denali. Now we're going to have Dynamite and Smolliday at the door with the makeshift tip jar. So if you did enjoy the show, please drop something nice in there. We do work mostly for tips. But if you have any comments or suggestions, well, feel free to take out that $100 bill. Write it on the back of that, I'll toss it in. We'll get right on it. If you got any hearing protection, go ahead and leave those in your seats. If you would like to come up on stage and take photographs with us, you're more than welcome to. If you get a chance, folks, jump on TripAdvisor and give us a good word. We always appreciate it. Other than that, adios, have a great day, and enjoy our town.